Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Alexander Ignetti, president of SUNY Plattsburgh. It's my distinct pleasure today to say welcome to the class of 2024 and welcome to new transfer students and international students. You and your families are now part of the Cardinal family. Today marks your official entry into SUNY Plattsburgh and a key point of change in each of your lives. This is a bookend, if you will, a formal ceremony that begins your journey. It is a journey that will end with a diploma that will be your hard-earned ticket to future opportunities. This is the first official gathering of your class. You will forge connections with them, as well as with the faculty and staff, the people who will have an enormous impact on your life. My conversations with alumni that span graduation classes over the past 6 decades confirm that the next 4 years will forever change who you are. I don't need to outline what extraordinary times we are in. And in many ways, this is not what you imagine college to be like. This ceremony is different as well. I want you to take comfort in the fact that these differences will not remain. The fullness of your college career will have many contours and your expectations will be met. As we wait for that, there are a few unchanging things I want to share. The first is to let you know that the speakers who are with us today are committed to ensuring your college career gets off to a great start. They want to make sure you enjoy success while you are here with us. You may already know what you want to do after you graduate. You may think you already have things all figured out, or you may be unsure of your goals and your path forward. Either way, you expect to have certain opportunities as a student here. You came here with high expectations of all of us, and we will fulfill them. But it will be the things that you don't expect that may in the end have the most lasting impact on your future. The coming years will be full of unexpected opportunities and ideas. My message to you is this: leave yourselves wide open to ideas. Sample and experience everything the college has to offer and aspire to accomplish the following. First, think and always seek the truth. Be ready to champion and defend what you find to be true. 2, be responsible and accountable. Strive to improve the world and always begin each day with good intentions and kindness. 3, be equity-minded as we build an inclusive academy that is anti-racist and ensures success for all. And 4, be curious about everything. It will help you accomplish things you have not yet considered and solve the problems that are not yet evident. I want to personally welcome you to this college community. We are delighted to have you here and eager to hear your ideas. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Radaba Ahmed, your Student Association President. Radaba?
Hi Cardinals, welcome to SUNY Plattsburgh and congratulations! My name is Radaba Ahmed and I will serve as your Student Association President for this academic year. Now, no matter where you're watching this from, whether it's as you settle into your new dorms on campus, or from a family home, from work, or even a different country, I want you to know that although the semester will not be ordinary, the Student Association is here to support you, advocate for you, and create the most enjoyable and enriching college experience, especially at a time like this. Now, often you'll hear people say much of the college experience lies outside of the classroom, such as your social interactions, relationships, and community activities. And I know what you're thinking. Those experiences this semester seem kind of impossible, but I encourage you to think outside of the box and try to stay connected and involved at a safe distance. We have over 80 plus clubs and organizations that are student-led and so many SA events that you can still virtually take part in and enjoy, as well as resources like the Student Emergency Fund, the Shuttle, mentorship services, scholarships, and so much more right at your fingertips. So please don't forget to take advantage of them. Now, I think we can all agree that this year has stirred our fears but also ignited our courage. Amidst tragedy, we're inspired to ask how we can create a better world. And the easiest way to start making your positive impact is simply by wearing your masks and socially distancing. Unless we hold not only others but ourselves accountable to these CDC guidelines, our lives will continue down this uncomfortable trajectory. While the combination of a virus we cannot yet cure and racial wounds which have not yet healed may seem too much to overcome, have faith in yourself and know that you and your voice matters. Remember that you have overcome challenges before and you can do it again. I hope you're excited about this new adventure and we are so excited to have you. As with all things, you'll get out of this experience what you put into it, so give it all you have at a 6 feet distance and wearing masks. Stay safe, stay strong, and good luck. And congratulations again. Bye, good luck.
Class of 2024. Imagine you're going on a skydiving adventure. You're pumped up, you're excited. You get your new outfit because it's important that you look good. You get your GoPro because you want everybody to see those pictures of your adventure. You want to show them that you can do this. You get into the plane. You walk to that door with courage, and the instructor says to you, "Time to jump." And you jump, and you pull your parachute. You're getting ready to enjoy the ride. But guess what? Your parachute doesn't open. It doesn't work. I imagine that's exactly how most of you are feeling right now. Because of COVID-19, you are on this adventure, but something doesn't feel right. Something feels dangerous. Something feels like it's not going to work because in your mind, you feel that something is different. And it might be because of all the uncertainty, but it could also be because of the rise in systemic oppression and the rise in systemic racism. But what I want to say to each and every one of you is, don't be afraid, because SUNY Plattsburgh, and in my role as the Chief Diversity Officer and Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, we will be your parachute. We would help you to not only soar and enjoy this ride, but we will help you to navigate this new normal. We will be here to help you land and to land safely, but to also land where you are supposed to land. So let's be real. COVID-19 is going to make you feel that this opportunity is not an opportunity at all. It is going to make you feel that this opportunity is dangerous. But instead, today I want to talk to you about having courage. I want to inspire you to continue to dream more. I want to continue to inspire you to do more. And I also want to inspire you to be all that you can be, even when the situation doesn't feel ideal. I want you to be inspired to never let go of your long-term goal. And that long-term goal is graduation and getting your degree. And for many of you, graduation and your degree is the key that will open the door to an opportunity, not just for you, but for many of your families. So don't ever lose sight of that. Don't let COVID-19 or the fear of being away from your families for the first time, or even being the first one in your family to attend college, or any other negative messages hold you back from doing more, from dreaming more, and from being all that you can be. I want you to see this cap and my gown as a way of me reminding you that this is not very far away for you. Never forget your goal. And today, I'm here to remind you that anything that happens between this starting line and reaching your goal of graduation and that degree, know that you have the courage to get past it. Know that we are prepared at SUNY Plattsburgh to be the bridge that will take you to that opportunity. But also know that each and every one of you from your sacred center all have the ability and the capacity to do this. And I know that there will be times that you will question that ability and that capacity. But remember that I said that SUNY Plattsburgh will be your parachute. We're here for you. Know that. We're here to support your landing, not just for today, but over the next 4 years. We are all going to be that bridge that will help you to cross, to get that degree that's going to turn the key to your opportunity. So welcome, Cardinals class of 2024. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your opportunity. Seize it. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome Dr. Gary Kroll, Professor of History.
Good afternoon. My name is Gary Kroll, and I've been teaching history at SUNY Plattsburgh for about 19 years. I want to spend a second welcoming you and talking a little bit about cultivating the habits of mind. And I know how boring that sounds, but just bear with me for 1 second. When I went to college down in Miami, this was back in 1988, a long time ago. I was a first generation student, wasn't really sure what I wanted to get out of college. I knew I had to do it, and so I entered the class of Florida International University, and I signed up to be a hotel and restaurant business management major. And then I was a business major, and I always kind of associated going to college with getting a career afterwards. And then I was in this weird class. It was a general education class, and it was on medieval holy wars. It was one of these classes that started off with 40 students in them and then winnowed down to about 10 students when everyone realized the quantity of the workload. And I was confused. I didn't know what Professor Lifshitz, this very young, bright medieval historian, wanted out of me and our class. She just continued to lecture, and she continued to give us primary and secondary sources and asked us to think deeper. It took a long time, but about halfway through the semester, we were in a small class, and I can't remember what the subject was, but I remember I opened up this book, I still have it, and I began talking about how I interpreted this primary source. And I saw this kind of glimmer on Dr. Lifshitz's face, and she started smiling, saying, "Yeah, Gary, keep on going, keep on going." So I kept on going. And then when I was done speaking my piece, she said, "Well, that's all I really wanted to get out of this class, so class is dismissed." And I was shocked. I was shocked that I had the power to end class early. No, that's not why I was shocked. I was shocked because I began to understand that there's incredible power in ideas, that the idea of studying, of trying to get your mind into the minds of other people in distant places is virtuous, and moreover, it's fun. And from that point on, kind of set the course of my life, and I began devoting myself to the study of ideas. In my case, it's the history of science and environmental history. And that's what I want to encourage you all to do. I want you to find a way to set aside your career objectives, set aside your goals, set aside all the things that you're thinking about in the future, and try to be present in the moment, especially in those general education courses that you quote unquote need to get through. Set that aside and try to find quiet places where you can be alone with books and articles and ideas. And most importantly, try to seek out those professors, go to their office hours, squeeze them for all they're worth, because what they want to do is find a way to help you all to appreciate cultivating the habits of mind. Welcome to SUNY Plattsburgh, and I'll hope to see you in the classroom. And I have to introduce, by the way, Dr. Elizabeth Burnett is the director of our advising office, and she'll be speaking next.
Thank you, Dr. Kroll. I remember the feeling of my matriculation ceremony as if it were yesterday. I was painfully shy. I was surrounded by a sea of people, new people, a first-generation college student, so I didn't know what to expect. I had family love and support, but I didn't have college knowledge. I just didn't know what college would look like. However, I also remember feeling my graduation from college. I don't know when and I don't know how, but in 4 years, somehow I had reinvented myself. It gives me chills to be able to tell you that in 4 years, there will be a stage waiting for you to cross. In just a handful of years, that stage for your graduation awaits you. So from here, matriculation, to their graduation, my wish for you is that you reinvent yourself. Reinventing yourself doesn't mean you need to abandon the parts of your identity and values that you hold most dear. What it does mean is that in a period of years, to get from here to there, you have an opportunity to pilot your own life. One tiny maneuver at a time, one conversation, one choice, one action, or one reaction at a time. And it also means that whatever it is that you've carried here, that has or can create turbulence in your flight: self-doubt, arrogance, apathy, irresponsible choices, fear, or any personal, financial, psychological, or academic struggles. I live to tell you that these are factors in your flight, but they are not determinants of if you land, where you land, or how you will land. You get to determine that. From here to there, with openness and effort and compassion and integrity and grit, from here to there. Think higher of yourself, and other dimensions of you will come alive. I told you that I did not know what college would look like, and quite frankly, none of us knew what college would look like in 2020, as recently as fall 19. We say we are not living in ordinary times, but not ordinary, not normal, doesn't have to mean less than. Your process and your becoming can be extraordinary. You have the chance to cross the stage having reinvented yourself as extraordinary. To say that in the face of a pandemic and amidst a massive awakening to long-standing social injustices, I did it. Wow. This is your matriculation moment, and I hope that you feel it always. For your formal matriculation, it is now my great privilege to introduce to you our college provost, Dr. Ann Herzog.
Hello and welcome. Matriculation represents the formal process of entering into an institution of higher education as a candidate for a degree. It affirms your intention to study and grow with the campus community here at SUNY Plattsburgh. As such, by virtue of the authority vested in me as provost of this college and by the State University of New York, I hereby proclaim you to be duly matriculated. You are now permanent members of the SUNY Plattsburgh community, joining henceforth all of the college's students, faculty, and staff, past, present, and future. Congratulations and welcome to the SUNY Plattsburgh family.
As the evening shades